So I've been thinking, we need a new and interesting romance, and I've got just the guy in mind. Abdirak. Now hear me out before you object. For one, there are already 2 female romances that are incredibly dominant, but there are no males. This guy isn't just about being bossy either, so it might even be refreshing to see someone with a new spin altogether. It's also an opportunity to experience other aspects of the lore since he is a worshipper of Leviatar.
Well, the Maiden of Pain, Leviatar, teaches us that pain is a most powerful and sacred sensation.
Leviatans believe in bringing pain and suffering, but they seek to use it to fully understand someone. There's something more intimate about Abdirak because of this, and even though he's basically whipping you, he didn't put me off near as much as Lae'zel did. Strange how that works, huh? Just think, he would have more personality, and even sensuality, than his dominant female counterparts.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind.
He's even passionate and caring. After all, he calls you Dear One.
Oh, as did I, Dear One.
And even Astarion likes him, so he has to be good, right?
Oh, bravo! Encore.
Plus, I think he's pretty cute, even with all the scars and cuts. I know, it sounds weird, but I think this guy's pretty awesome. The whole scene is probably one of my favorite interactions in the entire early access. I absolutely love it, and I think it would be a fun option to pursue. They wouldn't even need to make him a full-on companion either. It could be a fling, like how you could get together with Isabella in Origins. To be honest, I think he'd make a great permanent companion as well, but I know that's not the easiest thing to implement, so I'd settle for a fling. Still, if he was a companion, it would be so entertaining. Imagine the conversations Abdirak and Astarion would have in the group together. Imagine how ridiculous the camp scene would be when you spent the night together. Your companions the next day would all have looks of horror and say things like, "Oh man, are you alright? I heard some awful screams last night." It would be epic. I feel like there could be some serious benefits to being a servant of Leviatar too, that they could build into the game. Maybe you get a new tag and get a bunch of awesome dialogue options. But what if you got something more like, maybe you could get a permanent defense bonus because you'd be so used to pain it wouldn't bother you at all? That would be amazing. But I know I'm getting ahead of myself. This whole video is sort of a wish list. Still, I feel like Abdirak's enthusiasm would go a long way in terms of making the relationship interesting.
That's it, Dear One! Let Leviatar hear you!
If Larian ever chose to add him as one. How do you feel about this guy? Did this scene crack you up like it did me? Would you romance him? Better yet, are there any other characters in the game you'd like to see as a companion? I can think of a few offhand that would be cool to romance, like Alfira for one. I feel like she's a really interesting character and has a good personality that the existing female companions lack. Even Halsin would be cool. He ends up staying at your camp too in the good game, so it may even become a possibility. Or maybe he'll be like Harding from Inquisition where you can flirt with him like crazy but never get anywhere. I really like flavor like that in games. I feel like the more involved you can get with the world, the more immersive and amazing the game feels, and the more memorable it becomes. So Larian, add Abdirak. He's too awesome to leave out, and for those who haven't managed to get all perfect roles to see the entire scene, here it is. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later.
And let us begin, Dear One. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. Your voice sounds so sweet, Dear One. Keep going.
Oh, bravo! Encore.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it. That's it, Dear One! Let Leviatar hear you!
It was a fine strike. Excellent form.
You are doing so well! Do not give in now! Yes, you can, child. Take the pain and offer it up to Loviatar. Offer it all. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have served you this penance. Oh, as did I, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Looks like that's going to bruise.